Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a new reading about money coming for you. So let's find out what kind of money coming. And in front of you there are 3 groups, so please pick one or more with your intuition. And if you need more time to decide, then pause this video. Let's begin. Hi group 1, if you chose Euro, then let's find out what kind of money coming for you. Okay, so money is coming to you in multiple ways. This isn't just one single income stream, okay? This connected deeply to who you are and what you're meant to do in this lifetime, guys. So we have the life purpose card here, and it is huge. So are you doing what you love, and are you aligned with your life purpose? Because your main source of money comes from your passion, okay? So when you're doing that genuinely fulfills you, that's when abundance flows most naturally into your life. And this isn't about chasing money for the sake of money. It's about doing something meaningful, something that lights you up inside, I'm getting very strongly that the work you do or the work that you're meant to do is impactful. It affects people on a deep level, guys. For some of you, this could mean working with the people from different cultures, countries, religions, or backgrounds, A lot of international energy here, like multiple multinational companies, global clients, or even frequent travel for work. So for example, you might work for an international, multinational company, or you may work with people overseas, or you have clients or customers from different countries. Or one day you may relocate to another country because of your career, But the message is that when you do what you love, work doesn't feel like work. You don't wake up miserable thinking about money. You're just driven by passion, and the money just flows, And that's a beautiful energy to have. Like now, I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. So it's telling me that your financial growth may not be instant or overnight. So money doesn't happen overnight, So for some of you, it's taking a lot of sweat and effort and even tears to get to where you are. You might feel like, you've worked so hard, even work harder than others for the same results, or money hasn't always come easily, or you had to fight for every step forward, But Spirit wants you to know that you're moving toward your financial goals, you're moving toward your desires. Even if it feels slow right now, you're on the right path, Delays doesn't mean denial. It will come eventually, And if you run your own business, or you're thinking about starting one, this is a very strong sign that you need to do it, okay? And I feel that money will come through self-employment, entrepreneurship, or something you build yourself, because I feel that you're very business minded. You have that entrepreneur mindset, For example, a small business that starts slow but grows steadily, or you may have a side hustle that eventually becomes your main income, or you turn your passion into something profitable later on. And yes, it may take time, but long term, it brings happiness and stability. So I'm also picking up that some of your biggest success comes later in life, and it's important. If you've ever felt discouraged because some things haven't happened on time, then this message is for you. Sometimes life works like this. Others peak early and burn out, but you grow slowly, build strong foundations, and then take off. It's kind of like when people slow down a little bit and your life take off later in life, you will understand why you had to go through certain things in your life before you achieve your success, It's kind of like later in life when others slow down, you rise. and you will look back and understand why things had to unfold the way they did. So your patience, work ethic, and perseverance are going to pay off financially in a big way, guys. You know that a lot of you have the Midas touch. So you're quite lucky with money. So you may notice things like people are willing to help you financially, or they give you money, or you receive raises or bonuses unexpectedly, or opportunities seem to fall into your lap. Like, what you put your energy into grows. And even when you hit rock bottom, there's always someone who steps in to help you. And I feel that you're not meant to struggle forever. Like now we have 4 of Wands, and I'm thinking of family. So your family plays a big role in your financial life. So this could mean that financial support from family when needed, or they could help you start a business or lend you money, or you may receive an inheritance or a shared family wealth, Like if you needed money to start a business or go back to school, your family would step in. And then they really proud of you guys, and they genuinely want to see you succeed, And I feel that money not only comes from your family, but also your love life, your relationship with other people. I'm also saying that a romantic partner plays a role in your financial stability. So if you're dating, your partner wouldn't hesitate to help you. They may pay bills, treat you or support you financially, or give you a princess treatment, And if you're married or in a long-term relationship, your partner is likely a strong provider. You wouldn't have to stress constantly about money. Instead, you just focus on family, home, or personal goals, You're someone who tends to be taken care of financially here, even if you don't always realize it, guys. You're very talented, okay? I'm seeing natural talent, especially involving communication, healing, leadership, guiding people. So some of you may literally have healing hands, or you could work in healthcare, energy healing, therapy, counseling, or wellness industry, or food industry. And for others, you may make money through your voice, like speaking, coaching, teaching, influencing or motivating or inspiring others. And I feel that you may also have multiple income streams, kind of like you may have a full-time job plus a side hustle, or corporate career plus creative work, or different roles at different times in life, And you're not limited to just one path. That's what I'm feeling, guys. And if you ever doubted your talent, Spirit says that just wait, life will prove you wrong, okay? Like we have the Lovers here. Earlier we had 2 of Cups, and now we have the Lovers. So like the message keeps repeating itself. So it's telling me that money flows to you when you work with other people, not in isolation, So this could look like life coaching, relationship coaching, community-based work, or giving advice regularly, even informally, Because I feel that people trust you. They listen to you because your words carry weight here, guys. And that's where power and money come from. And I feel that, like you're not meant to lack money or in the long run. Even if things feel tight right now, your future looks financially promising and stable. And your strong work ethic, discipline, and persistence will lead you to comfortable, possibly even luxurious lifestyle later on in life. Also picking up, like strong Capricorn energy here. So you could be a Capricorn sun rising, or you have lots of Capricorn or earth placements in your birth chart. So it's talking about ambition, patience, discipline, and long-term vision. So guys, you should be proud of yourself, proud of your achievements. Sometimes you need to pat on your shoulders to tell you that how far that you've come in life, okay? Because you're building something real, and it's going to last here. So that's all I have for you. Now let's get your zodiac signs. So you could be a Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you. If the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, Group 2. If you chose a dollar bill, then let's find out how money is coming to you. So the very first thing that comes through strongly is your creativity. You are an extremely creative soul, guys. Your ideas don't just come from logic alone. They arrive suddenly, almost out of nowhere. It's like downloads, like one moment you're doing something ordinary, and then the next you have a brilliant idea that feels inspired, almost divine. I feel that you are very connected to your higher self, your intuition, or even your spirit guides or angels. Because many of your ideas are divinely guided. They come to you at exactly the right moment to help you move forward in life, whether personally or professionally. And this isn't random. There is spiritual support working through your creativity, okay? And because of this, I feel that many of you are meant to work in a creative field or an industry where you're allowed to express yourself freely or authentically. Somewhere you don't feel boxed in. Somewhere your originality is valued, okay? And for some of you, you might currently be working a 9-to-5 job, something stable and practical. But I feel that later in life or even gradually, you may feel a strong pull to do something for yourself. This could be starting your own business or becoming self-employed or shifting into a role where you have much more freedom. And I feel that many of you want to have a financial freedom, okay? For example, you may want to work in beauty or makeup, fashion, design, music, entertainment, or acting, social media work or content creation, spiritual work, or anything artistic or expressive, Basically, anything that allows you to be yourself, use your unique talents, or creating something original, Another big theme here is that you are extremely hardworking, guys. You're not afraid of effort. You're not afraid to improve your skills, learn new things, or put in long hours if it means to build something solid, okay? And I feel that many of you also more of a saver than a spender. You like to see your money grow, and you're the type who works, earns, saves, and thinks long term. Like you may enjoy watching your savings build, earning interest, or investing wisely rather than spending impulsively, However, I also see that sometimes you can become so focused on work that you forget about your well-being. Like you may forget to eat properly, drink enough water, have enough rest, or even spend time with family or loved ones simply because you love working so much and being productive, But regardless of gender, you carry a very strong provider energy, guys. Like you want financial security, not just for yourself, but for the people you love and care about, So, for example, if you have children, you think deeply about their future. You want to build generational wealth, not only for you, but also for your children, your generations. Like you want your loved ones to be comfortable and protected. And this shows how selfless, generous, and future-oriented you are, okay? Like you are visionary, guys. Like not only visionary but also grounded and practical. You understand what's real and what's not. And I feel that while you're spiritual, you are realistic at the same time too. You don't just believe in woo-woo stuff all the time or live in the fantasy. And also like you open to new ideas, new people, and new opportunities. And you're not afraid to take risks, okay? Because like you want to grow financially and professionally, and you think that your social networks can help you with that. Like I'm seeing a lot of people around you. So you could be good at connecting with people. You could be an extrovert, or at least someone who can easily make friends from all walks of life. And people tend to like you and trust you, okay? And with your connections, like friends, colleagues, acquaintances, often act as catalysts for your success. For example, a friend invites you to an event and then you meet someone new through work, or a casual conversation just turns into an opportunity, and then suddenly that connection brings luck, money, or career growth into your life. And I feel that your social network plays a big role in your abundance, financial success, and growth later on. Even though you are practical and grounded, you're deeply spiritual, like I said earlier. Like you trust divine timing, you trust that your angels and spirit guides will show up for you, especially during difficult moments. Even when things feel hard or uncertain, there's a quiet inner trust that says things will work out. And most of the time they do for you, okay? But guys, don't forget to relax, okay? I know that you're working very hard, but you don't always have to be in the survival or productivity mode all the time. It's okay to take a break, it's okay to relax. And I feel that you are generous with your time, energy, and resources, sometimes a little too generous. So just be mindful that some people might take advantage of your kindness or your willingness to help, okay? So balance is important here. One thing I need to say honestly is that your emotional state is very tied to your career or finances. Like when work is going well or money is flowing, you feel very happy and confident. But when things slow down, it can affect you emotionally more than you realize, okay? Because success and money is very important to you. So Spirit wants you to remember that while money brings comfort and security, it doesn't really create happiness on its own all the time, okay? So you're being encouraged to rest, enjoy life, treat yourself, okay? Laugh more and make time just for you. It's kind of like work hard and then play harder, okay? So we have the first house energy here. Like the first house is all about yourself, your identity, your body, your confidence. And I feel that money may flow to you when you're confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. So some of you may be naturally attractive or charismatic, or you can make money through your appearance, your voice or presence. Or thrive in modeling, acting, entertainment, or fitness. Or you could use your body, your face, your health image as part of your work, This could look like fitness coaching, beauty or skincare work, speaking, singing, or voice-based careers, or any creative field that uses you as the brand. It's kind of like your face is your brand, Your identity itself is an asset here. So now I'm being shown coins, which tells me that money flows to you quite easily. So you may have a natural ability to manifest abundance, especially when you work from the heart. And then one thing I love about you is that you like to help others, guys, and that helps you back. Sometimes you give even when you don't have much, and that energy always returns to you unexpectedly. Such as opportunities, protection, good luck, or being in the right place at the right time, I feel that you are the type who somehow avoids major disasters or always lands on your feet. That's not luck, that's also good karma and spiritual protection. So guys, I feel that you don't like to be told what to do. You don't just sit around waiting for things to fall into your lap. Instead, you make things happen, And you're not a dreamer who lives in fantasy. You're a doer as well. Like if you want something, you go after it. You work hard, you build, and you create. You're very independent, guys. Like you're self-reliant and strong-willed. You like doing things your own way. You want to create something meaningful and make a name for yourself on your own terms, and that's beautiful. So now let's get your zodiac signs. So you could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you. If the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose pals, then let's see how money is coming to you. Okay. I feel very strongly about you is that you are a dreamer, but not in a passive way, okay? Like you're someone with real goals, real ambition, and a deep desire to make something meaningful out of your life. So you've always wanted to be successful, especially in your career. So recognition matters to you. You don't just want a paycheck. You want to be respected for what you do, and you want to feel proud when someone mentions your name, okay? So you want to be trusted with responsibility. You want to lead, not follow. So I feel that some of you already a leader, a manager, or someone who holds an authority at work, okay? For many of you, you were once a high achiever, perhaps in school, university, or even early in your career. So you may have been the top of the class, the responsible one, or the person others depended on. And I feel that stability and social status are really important to you. Not just in a shallow way, but in a way that reflects your need to feel secure and accomplished. Because you want to make an impact, positive impact, you know. You don't want to live an ordinary life. And I feel that some of you, when you were younger, maybe you didn't think too far ahead, but as you've grown older, something shifted, okay? So you started wanting more. You started wanting significance, you know. You wanted to become a better version of yourself. And I also feel that you are extremely analytical. You think deeply. You replay conversation in your head. You calculate outcomes before making decisions. This is a strength, okay? But sometimes it becomes overthinking. And I feel that there are moments where self-doubt creeps in. You may sabotage yourself by thinking, oh, what if I fail? What if I'm not ready? Or what if someone else is better than me? You know, you have those thoughts at some point in your life. So that mental pressure can affect your emotional well-being. Because you carry so many ambitions inside you, you sometimes feel overwhelmed. It's like having 10 browser tabs open in your brain at the same time, you know. But I think that some of you have multiple passions, but feel stuck because you don't know which one to pursue. Kind of like you are a jack of all trades as well. And often you may ask yourself, should I follow stability or passion? Should I start over, or is it too late to do things now? And that stuck feeling is not because you lack talent, it's because you care deeply about making the right move, you know. And I strongly feel you would do very well in careers that require research, investigation, law, government, strategy, consulting, writing, investigative journalism, anything that allows you to use your critical thinking, precision, and attention to detail suits you, okay? So I feel that some of you could be a lawyer, a policy advisor, a detective, a financial analyst, a banker, a strategist, a government official, a professor, or someone in a leadership role in a structured field, you know? And I feel that you take pride in your work. When you complete something successfully, you feel fulfilled. And momentum motivates you, okay? Achievement energizes you. And money for you is connected to your purpose. You don't just want money. You want money earned through meaningful work as well. So now we have the death card. You know, this card is powerful. Is telling me about an ending of something and a new beginning of something else. So your professional life has not been easy. Some of you may have changed jobs multiple times, or experienced layoffs, faced unfair treatment, or dealt with toxic colleagues or bosses. Or at one point in your life, you may have felt undervalued or carried heavy responsibilities too early, you know. There may have been a period where everything collapsed, either financially or emotionally, but that collapse was necessary, okay? You know, the death card is not about literal endings, it's about rebirth. Rebirth of something new. So you had to shed an old version of yourself. Perhaps you had to let go of a career path that wasn't aligned, or people who doubted you, or identity built on pleasing others, you know. So your success is being forged through hardship. You know, there's a saying that a diamond forms under pressure, and you are that diamond, you know. You took longer than expected to find your direction, but that path you're walking now is far more aligned with who you truly are, or the path that you're about to walk into is very important. Alrighty. And I feel that money is not really stagnant around you. For some of you, it flows through change. I see new directions open up financially, and this could look like starting a new project that becomes profitable, or launching a side business, a side hustle, or creating something intellectual like book consulting, or being offered a leadership promotion, or moving into a new industry. And then for some of you, you may earn money through international businesses, or you could relocate abroad, or you might work with global companies, or invest internationally, or even marry into a different cultural background. You know, there's something about expansion beyond your current environment as well. And here's something beautiful about you, like when you're happy, relaxed, and flowing, you become magnetic. So you might have noticed that when you stop forcing things, opportunities suddenly appear. And when you're confident, people approach you. When you calm, money flows easier, and you become more magnetic to attract more better things into your life. So you may have a naturally attractive aura when you're in alignment. So the lesson here is that don't chase from anxiety or from lack. Just move from confidence, okay? And I feel that many of you are still early in your career or in the rebuilding phase. So right now you might feel like you're climbing, learning, or testing. But I absolutely see you stepping into leadership position very soon or later. Like you're not meant to remain small, you're meant to supervise, lead, guide, mentor, direct, or influence. You may eventually manage teams or build something of your own as well. And prosperity comes when you step into authority, okay? More money comes when you step into your authority, your leadership. So one of your greatest strengths is your intuition and your voice, guys. Like you can sense when something is off. So if a contract feels wrong, it probably is. And if a person feels manipulative, trust that, okay? Because when you assert yourself, you align yourself, okay? And money flows when you honor your standards, you honor your worth. So don't shrink yourself to make others comfortable, because you're not meant to stay confined, to stay small, because I feel like you don't want to feel trapped in one space too long, because you enjoy working in inspiring environments, or being around stimulating energy, and you love traveling, okay? So you may even prefer hybrid work or flexible environments, because when you feel inspired, your productivity increases dramatically, because your environment affects your success, okay? So guys, you are someone who has high standards, has survived transformation, challenges, obstacles, and you have the mind of strategist, okay? You have the heart of a dreamer. So your journey might have felt delayed compared to others a bit, but you're not here for a quick win. You're here for lasting legacy, you know. And I feel that your success will come from discipline, transformation, trusting your intuition, using your intellect, your knowledge, your skills, and stepping into leadership. And I know that your path wasn't easy, but it's worth it, okay? So now let's see your zodiac signs. So you could be a Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's all I have for you. If the reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Thanks for watching. Bye.